Hello, everybody! Ayan. Well, let me untangle my mic first. And welcome to DCrown. Hello, everyone! And let me see why my music is not playing right now. But good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everybody watching us right now. My name is Eman Feliciano, and I will be one of your hosts for tonight because later on, we will still have another host with us. Ayan, na-miss niyo ba kami sa D-Crown? We definitely missed you kasi, it's kind of pageant season again. And of course, when pageant season is on, the D-Crown team, the D-Crown family switches into full gear. To everybody who's watching us right now on Facebook and on YouTube, please comment down below. Give us a shout out. Click those hearts. Press whatever button you want to press right there. Just tell us that you are here and ready. And padami na ng padami ang ating viewers. We are getting more and more viewers right now because they are ready. We are ready for our guest right now. I don't know about you, but I'm excited because I'm always excited to hear beauty pageants for a cause that are outside of the ones that we already know. And today we're going to know a very good beauty pageant with a candidate to boot, of course. One of the candidates of the Face of Australia 2022 will be with us tonight. Diba? Some of you may ask, what is the Face of Australia? What does it stand for? What is its main advocacy? And what do the candidates bring to the table? We're going to discover that. But we are going to discover that through the eyes, the heart, and the mind of one of its candidates. All right? So, I am not going to delay this anymore. Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome our guest for this evening, one of the candidates, and I might say, if I may say, one of the front runners of the Face of Australia 2022. Let's get to know her. Sophia Quinawayan. Yes, hello!
Hi.
Hi, Sophia.
Hello.
How are you? Kumusta? How are you?
Very good. A little bit nervous, but I'm so ready to tackle this new experience.
The new experience. You know what? You mentioned new experience. We're going to ask later on why you consider this a new experience for you. But before that, we have a greeting here from one of our friends. Now, Ralph Sambat saying, "Good morning, my friends." Hi, Ralph. Let's say hi to Ralph. Yes, there you go. And of course, from our DCrown admins, got questions, shout outs, or greetings for our special guest? Why not put them here in the comment section? So for Sophia's families, trainers, team, ayan, if you want to test her knowledge, if you want to test her passion and her advocacy, then definitely drop those questions or drop those shout outs, diba? Ayan, Ralph is also saying, "Hello, Sophia. Good luck." Thank you very much, Ralph. Thank you. Yes. And Andrea is saying, greeting from Andrea, House of Beauty. Are they your team in Australia?
Yes,
Andrea House of Beauty. Oh,
yes.
there you go. There you go. There. Hi, hello. Hello, Andrea Smith from Andrea House of Beauty. Emmanuel here, your host for this evening. Yes. For those of you who are who's first time here on DCrown is a pageant page where we, the DCrown team, give a platform to queens from all pageants all around the world to air their advocacies, and give them a platform, something that they can share, because even if our episode today is over later on, this is going to stay on our page, not only on our Facebook page, but also on our YouTube page. And you can always share it so that when you want some proof of your advocacy and your journey, then you have this. So, congratulations and thank you very much, Sophia, for being here. And of course, greetings to the Andrea's House of Beauty as well. Thank you very much. There you go. Now, um, before we go to any other things, before we go deeper and before we dive to what we want to know about you, Sophia, and then people are curious. Okay, the Face of Australia. What is this pageant? Okay, and what is the pageant's core advocacy, and what is a beautiful Filipina doing in Face of Australia? So that's what we're going to discover later on, right? So please stay tuned, stay with us, and we will discover that later. And of course, we have another great greeting from Lynn White. Hi, Ralph and Sophia. Lynn White says, hello, Lynn. Thank you very much for being here with us. But before anything else, let's dive down and let's get to our warm up segment for tonight. And that is what we call our This or That segment. This or That. Make more time. Yes. What is the This or That segment? The This or That segment is the segment where we are going to give Sophia two choices. Okay, so Sophia will have to choose between two options, and then just explain to us a little bit why you're choosing that. Okay, it's gonna be fun. These are just very, very simple options. Okay, so are you ready for this or that, Sophia?
Very much ready.
Very much. I love that. See, we love a queen who always says she's very much ready. Okay, let's do this. So, first, for our this or that is this: sweet or spicy? Sweet or spicy? Sophia, what's your answer?
Definitely sweet.
Definitely sweet. Why sweet?
Because first of all, I'm a sweet person. And I do like my sweet food. Although I like my food as well, I actually can't handle spicy. So definitely go for sweet.
Definitely sweet. There you go. All right. So Sophia goes for sweet. How about you guys down there in the comment section? What would you go for? And also, if you have your own this or that questions for Sophia, please drop them down below in the comment section. Whether you're on Facebook or YouTube, you can definitely do that. Now let's continue. So after sweet or spicy, our next options are day or night. Sophia, what do you prefer?
Night.
Night. Why night?
First of all, I'm not a morning person. I find it so hard to wake up early in the morning and do my thing. I'm more of a night owl. So back when I was, still studying, like I do everything, all of my assessment, my studying at night. Because I feel like that's when I feel most at peace for some reason. Like everyone's asleep and then I'm just doing my own thing. So
That's true.
definitely.
Oh, yeah. At night. I understand you. I understand because I'm the same. I'm the same way. I'm like, it's at night when I'm most active. It's at night when I have all the ideas. It's at night when I can do all things. I'm always lagging in the morning. So
Exactly.
definitely, right? How about you guys there? All right, Andrea. Okay, before we go to the next one, let's already put in something that one of our audience members, specifically one from your team, Andrea,
Right?
is asking sunrise or sunset. Which between the two of between the two would you choose?
Sunrise.
Sunrise. Okay. Why sunrise?
Sunrise, because I feel like it's the symbol. It symbolizes a new beginning.
Right. Perfect. Very simply put, but very beautifully put. Very good. Thank you very much for that. See, just like Andrea, you can also drop your this or that questions down below. So, from Andrea's question, sunrise or sunset, Sophia chose sunrise. Now let's proceed with our this or that. No electricity or no water. Which is better for you? I mean, they're
Oh,
not good. Both of them are not good. But if
yeah.
if you could only have one, then what would you rather not have?
No electricity, because I feel like
Okay.
you can survive without electricity. Take a break from social media, from whatever you do with the electricity, is watching TV, playing games. But with water, you kind of need it to survive.
Right.
So no electricity. Yes, no electricity.
Yes. So you'd rather not have electricity than not have water. Yes,
Yes.
that's understandable. That's true. That's very practical, right? Some people would, you don't have electricity, but you have electricity, but you don't have water. You're
Yes.
well, you're not gonna last a long time with that, right? Right?
You want
No water, no life. Yes, no, Alfonso. Noy said no water, no
no.
life. That is true. Okay, there you go. All right. Next, let's go to the other one. Oh, Andrea's another one. Andrea's on fire. How about this? Oh, there you go. Georgie is giving you claps, giving you applauses. Yes. How about crown or career from Andrea? Can you answer that one?
Crown or career? I would say career, because you can always be a queen or a princess without a crown.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's very well said. Very well said. Yes, you can always be. But for this pageant, of course, crown is our goal. But between the two, whenever you have a career, you can be a queen, you can be your own boss and your
We
own queen. That is right. Okay. How about this one? Which do you prefer? Runway, the
or
catwalk, or interview?
runway.
Why? Why the runway?
Because first of all, I love the stage. Like, although I'm a very shy person, for some reason when I'm on stage, I just get the confidence. Like, it's like I'm a different person. So definitely, I would choose runway.
Right. Okay. Wow. But you know what, Sophie, even though you're choosing runway, just based off of, my impression right now while we're talking with you, I think you're nailing the interview part as well. So you
Really,
are yes, 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 you're a double threat, and who knows what else you've got later. We will discover what else Sophia has. So maybe she's a triple threat or a quadruple threat as well. So that's very good. So there you go. But Sophia chooses the runway over interview. Okay. How about this one? Well, I don't know because you just chose the runway. So I don't know if you want heels or flats. Which of the two?
flat?
Oh, really? Flats. Flats on the runway. Hmm.
um, heels or flat? Well, heels kind of hurt my feet. But
Right.
flat, I would choose flat. Because I
Okay.
feel
Why?
like you can do a lot of things with flat. You can go running, you can go dancing. I mean, you can do but flats are more comfortable, so flat.
That is true, right? On any given day, you choose flats. I'd also choose flats. What? Of course, I'd choose flats. I can only count the times when I've tried heels on, and they hurt. I know. Okay,
Yeah,
there you go. Now, swimsuit or gown? Which do you prefer?
gown.
Gown. Why gown?
Yes. Well, but I feel like all little girls do watch princesses when they were a child, and I'm no different. So I do love feeling like a princess, and I love feeling elegant and I just love gowns. It makes me
Right.
special.
There you go. Yes. Yeah, definitely. Oh, also going back to the previous question, heels or flats. Noy said, I choose flats too. There you go. Duh. Yes, he said, duh. Yeah, you are so funny, Noy. Okay, there you go. We have more. We have the last one. How about this? So Andrea asked a while back,
Yes.
career or crown. How about love or crown? Which one would you choose between the two?
Love or crown? Go with love.
Okay. Yeah. Why love?
Because I feel like with love, that's with your self love. You can love yourself and you can love
Yes.
this. But so I would choose love.
There you go. Yes. Loving. Because with when you have love in you, it's so easy to achieve a crown, right?
Actually,
Because
yeah.
the hallmark, the core of being a queen is the love for what she does, the love for
Exactly.
herself and love for others. So, I think we should put love first before everything else.
Okay.
Yes, there you go. Thank you very much, Sophia. That is our first segment. That was our first segment with Sophie. What do you think about that? So, tell us what you thought about Sophia's answers to that. And if ever you still have some this or that question that you would like Sophia to answer, then drop them on the comments. I keep looking at my right because that's where the screen is. That's where my control screen is. So forgive me if I'm like always looking on the side. Yes, but let's give a round of applause because Sophia nailed our first segment, right? So that was just a warm up, and we've kind of have an idea now about Sophia's personality because of her answers. But this time we are going deeper because we will now go to our segment called In Focus. Okay, so this is our segment called In Focus. In Focus, of course, we are now going to discover more about you and more about Face of Australia, right? Now, first, Sophia, please tell us first about the Face of Australia. Um, a lot of people already know about Face of Australia, but outside of Australia and in different parts of the world, including the Philippines, maybe
Yeah.
not so many people are aware yet of a Face of Australia. So one of our goals for tonight is to make them aware of it and make them know more about Face of Australia. So tell us more about the pageant. How old is the pageant already, and like what is the main objective or advocacy of Face of Australia?
Yeah. So Face of Australia, it started in Melbourne and it's been here for a few years, so like I think at least 10 years, and then it stopped a little bit, and
Mm-hmm.
then they're here in Queensland, and I believe that this is the second year that they're running Face of Australia Queensland. And with the advocacy of Face of Australia, I think they're the different types of beauty within our community. That it's not only limited to the beauty standards set by society, but what you feel, what you for. That's what Face of Australia is all about.
Wow, that's a good advocacy, right? It's not all about just physical beauty, but it's also about inner beauty, what you feel deep inside. That's a great one. There you go. So tell us why you chose to join Face of Australia. How did you become part of you're smiling. Maybe it's like maybe there's an interesting story behind you being a part of Face of Australia. Can you tell us more about it?
So it actually started one night. So we went to my mom's salad master awarding night, and
Mhm.
one of the ladies there actually came up to me and asked me if I wanted to join modeling. That's
Hmm.
what it was, modeling. So because obviously my mom was there, and I was like, okay, yes, I'll join. And then and then when they messaged me, that she's like, oh, do you want to join Face of Australia? It's this pageant that's going on here around in our area. Obviously, my mom, she's very supportive, and she keeps pushing me. She's like, yeah, go on, Sophia, do it. So I said, okay, let's do it. Because one of my resolution last year was actually to step out of my comfort zone to like
Mm-hmm.
try things, and I felt like it was the perfect time to do that. So that's why I joined Face of Australia.
There you go. You know, our Filipino mothers who are pushing us to our to do our best, you know, and to join things. We can definitely relate to that. Definitely. There you go. So that's how you were there. But speaking of, you know, your mom and speaking of being Filipina, and I know
Yes.
that you are proud of your roots. So how did you end up living and studying in Australia? And can you
Yep.
tell us your journey from the Philippines to Australia?
Yep. So my mom met a man, and then they fell in love, and then so we moved in here. My journey from Philippines to Australia. Um, I think not a lot of people know this, but it was actually really hard because first of all, I was so used to being around my cousins, which
Mm-hmm.
I consider as my brothers and sisters, since I'm an only child, by the way. So my cousins are my brothers and my sisters. So being separated from them was very hard. And then moving to a whole new different country where, speaks different language, different culture. It's hard to fit in. And I really did try my best to fit in. Like, I also changed maybe a little bit of my personality so I can have friends. But yeah, so the journey is hard, but I am always grateful for the opportunities that I got by being here in Australia. So no
That's
regret.
amazing. Yeah, that is amazing. You know what? I can totally relate to that. You like being moving to another country and finding your place there. You know, some a country with different sort of a different culture, you know, a different sets of values, you know, so it's very understandable. But looking at you right now and looking at where you are at right now, it seems that you really definitely adjusted and, you know, have become comfortable and have called Australia your home. How long have you been living in Australia, by the way?
Been here since 2011. So basically, half of my life is in the Philippines and half of my life.
Already? Oh, I see. There you go. So that's Sophia's journey from the Philippines to Australia for you. So now tell us about your personal advocacy. So now we know, you know, your roots and why you
Yes,
became part of Face of Australia. But coming into the pageant, of course you would not be saying yes if you're not like totally sold to the idea or like 100% committed. So now that you've committed to it, what are you bringing to the pageant? What is your advocacy?
yes. So I am very big on women empowerment and
Mhm.
also my body, my choice. To
Oh,
individual to be able to do whatever they want with their body, as long as it's
hmm,
not how they want, of course.
of course.
To be able to do whatever they want with their body without being. That's what I'm very.
That is a good advocacy. Yeah, there you go. So beauty without borders, right? And then being able to take care of your body and enabling your body, you know,
Yes,
to be at its best and then being able to do what you want to do with it. Now, you know, while you were telling me about, you know, your advocacy of, you know, like being in control of your body, it came to my mind like when some other people are like, oh, well, your body is a temple and you must take care of it. And some people are like anti, for example, piercing, tattoos, makeup, and all of that. But people are also defending that, well, this is my personal
yes,
bodily choice. This is my body, and this is how I express myself. What do you say to those people who are like, your body should stay the way it is all the time, all throughout your life, because that's what is given to you?
yes.
What do you
Um,
say to them?
what can I say? Well, first of all, I would like to mention that not everyone is religious, so not
Yes,
everyone has the same belief that your body
right,
is your temple, and we need to respect that.
right.
Also, we okay, we we live for around, let's say, 60 years. We work
Yeah.
for around 40 years, and to not be able to do what we want with their body because of that box that we have to stay into it, I feel like it's kind of sad because
Right.
it's our body. We work hard to get money to do whatever we want, and I feel like we should have that freedom to do whatever we want, to get tattoos, to get things. Because personally, I
Right.
want to do, but like my mom is no. And if it's how someone expresses themselves, then let them do that. It's very rare for people to be able to express their true self. So
That is true.
let's not limit someone's expression by just
Right.
by just
Right. I love what you say. I love when you said that, we should not limit other people's expressions of and using their bodies. And you mentioned that you wanted a tattoo. If you're going to have your first tattoo, like, I don't know, is your mom there, like, listening?
yes, it
For example, if ever no you're permitted to have your first tattoo, what would it be? What would the figure be? What would the tattoo be?
um it's not very
That's
symbolistic, but
okay.
it's kind of want a little bit of like a dragon or a flower because first
Oh,
I'm a dragon and it's my favorite musical creature,
right.
dragon, and a flower because beautiful, just simple and it's
Right.
pretty.
That is true. Oh, no, no, it does not have to be symbolic.
Yes,
It can be, your tattoo can be an expression not only of your depth, but also of the things that you like and you love, right? So yes, if you want yourself, if you love yourself, a flower, then allow yourself to have a flower tattoo. That's beautiful, actually. That's beautiful. I've also wanted to have tattoos. Maybe you can start small, somewhere, but your mom can't see that. Don't, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Anyway, there you go. So you talk about your advocacy, and you're coming into the pageant with that beautiful, powerful advocacy. Now let's talk about your preparation for the pageant. So it's already going to be on the 19th of February. It's this Saturday. I think we're our February 19th are the same day, right? It's a
yes,
Saturday. Yes.
yes,
So it's
yes.
going to be this Saturday in Australia. We only have a few days. What are you doing to prepare for it?
What am I doing? Mentally preparing myself.
Right. Of
It's
course,
it's
definitely.
like
Okay.
questions. Um, you can't shake off the nerves. You can't not be nervous.
Definitely.
So I'm very much for that, and so my food intake.
There you. Oh, oh, definitely.
It's
That's
been
right.
2 months. It's
Two
been
months of preparation, all leading to to February 19th. You know
yeah.
what? I'm sure that a lot of your friends or supporters are rooting for you. In fact, a lot of them are here with us right now. Let me just give them a shout out. We have Evelyn Gambol Pagtalunan. Yes, hello. And then we have Shirley Santiago, who is saying, "Good luck, Sophie." Yes, hi, Shirley. And then we can't see your greeting. I don't know why. But we have Fe Castor Pangan. Yes. And then we have Lynn. Hello from Lynn Shalba and Face of Australia Queensland team.
Oh
Hey,
yes.
hello,
Hi.
Lynn. Thank you so much for being here. Ayan. Now we have some Tagalog comments here. We have Raven Peter says, "May nanalo. Nanalo na." Oh, he corrected himself. May nanalo na. Somebody already won. Wow. And then,
Yes.
of course, Mars Franz is with us right now saying, "Go, Sophia."
Thank you.
Yes, I love it. I love it. I love it. And then we have, and there you go, Faye saying, "All the best to you, Sophia." Thank you very much. Thank you very much for all those love, right? So we've already gotten to know Sophia's personality a little bit with her choices during our this or that segment. And we already got a window, a deeper window of herself. We got to know her journey coming from the Philippines and now living and studying in Australia, what she believes in her concept of beauty, and then her preparation for the face of Australia. We also got to know what the face of Australia is. We've been talking for just we're a little over an hour, a little over 30 minutes, and we've already known a lot. But we are not done yet because we are going to know more about Sophia. But this time, I am going to invite and I'm going to yes, let someone in who Sophia's already familiar with. I guess to ask more questions and then to join the conversation. Ladies and gentlemen, my perennial co-host, my friend, and of course a pageant trainer and pageant coach. Ladies and gentlemen, Noy Sabilano. Noy.
Hello, everyone! Good evening! DCrown, how is everyone here? My God, Emma, nakakamiss ang ating stream, no? Ako sa ating live.
Super. Oh, we've not
Yeah,
been,
so,
we've taken a short break. Yeah.
well, I think it's not really a short break. Parang it feels like a little longer than a short
Then,
break, no?
then,
Kasi,
yeah.
when's the
When was
last
our
time,
last stream? It
no?
was December. Yeah.
Yeah,
On D
oo.
Crown.
Pero at
Definitely. But
least we are back, no? We are back and we are so happy that Sophia, by the way, you are our very first guest in 2022. San ka pa?
right.
Diba? So this is actually a very momentous occasion for us and for you as well. So maraming salamat Sophia and for entrusting us your first interview din nito Emma ni
That's
Sophia.
true.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Also Noy. Also, I forgot to mention that this is also Sophia's first pageant,
A lot of
right?
It is.
firsts for tonight, huh? I love
Yes, a
it.
lot of
Yes.
firsts. That's why I want to ask Sophia. Sophia, how do you feel that this is your first pageant? How nervous are you, or how excited are you?
50-50. Nervous,
50-50.
50-50, yes. Very nervous, but at the same time, I'm trying to shake off the nerves and just think that it's a once in a lifetime. I just want to focus on being the best of myself on the night, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Right, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, she's very excited. We are excited too for you. I got a little bit distracted here because D Crown is greeting Noy. Hello, Noy. It's great to see you again. Okay, so I thought Nonoy was the one handling D Crown a while ago,
No,
so I was like, "Are
well,
you
not
greeting
anymore.
yourself, Noy?"
No, of course not. Well, whoever you are from the admin, thank you for the greeting, no? Maraming salamat
Yeah.
for watching. Actually, Emma, I have a follow-up question for that, no? Since
Yes.
Sophia is, we're talking about nerves and, emotions. In all honesty, Sophia, on Saturday, what is that one segment or one part of the pageant that you are dreading the most?
That
So
isn't a
far, so far.
that is
Yes.
nice question and answer, obviously.
What?
Why?
You are
Why? Why? Have you been training for the past 2 months? Charot.
But I'm not used to public speaking. It's not my forte either. So
Mhm.
that's
But you know
why
what?
it's
If I may say, you are actually nailing. You're a natural at answering questions. It's like, yeah, even the questions, you. It's like there are queens who, when you ask questions, that they're pageant patty, and they
Mhm.
kind of have to think about it a little bit and structure it a little bit before they answer. But your answers just come out naturally, smoothly, and perfectly understandable. So I don't know. I think it's either it's already been in you, or your training has been paying off. So, well, congratulations in
Yeah.
advance on that. Di
it's
ba,
with
Noy?
Yes, of course. And once again, when we talk about the finals tonight, I've been saying this to you over and over. It's all about believing in not only yourself, but then for the Q&A, it's also believing in what you are about to say. Because what you're about to say,
True.
it comes from
Exactly.
your story, your brand, right? Of who you really are. And if you're gonna do that, you can never go wrong. Tama ba, Sir Eman?
Exactly. Right. Right. If you know your core, you know why you're here, and you know who you are perfectly. And based on the questions, based on your answers from the questions that we've been asking since the beginning of the show, it's so obvious that you know your brand and you know who you are, right? So,
Yeah.
yeah,
You.
we've got a perfect candidate right here.
Yeah.
Congratulations to the team who
Thank
have
you,
been
Kuya Noy.
training Sophia.
Of course. Thank you. Thank
But
you,
you know
Queen.
what? Noy, speaking of questions,
Yes.
we still have more questions coming for
Oh,
Sophia
of
because this is not
course.
only her platform to know to for people to get to know her, but this is also an avenue for her to practice and hone her skills. So yes,
Yes.
let's go. We are going to our next segment, which we call the picture perfect.
I love this.
Yes, what is picture perfect? Picture perfect is our segment where we show where we basically steal some photos from our guests' social media. Forgive us in advance.
Yes.
We don't tell them what these photos are, but you know when they see it, it's either they get shocked or pleasantly surprised. But here's the thing:
Yes.
we are going to show you some photos, and please tell us a little bit about it, like some backstory about these photos. Okay,
You know what,
don't
Sir
worry.
Eman? Just a little story about that because
Yeah.
again, this is the segment we're gonna have tonight. But then I was kind of scared last night because uh, Sophia and I were not friends in Instagram. I actually invited her a few days ago, and then she hasn't like accepted my request. Oh my god, I don't have pictures for the segment, and then luckily she accepted me last night. So
Last
good job,
night. I
Sophia.
see. Well, these are not incriminating pictures, so don't
Of
worry about that.
course,
Oh,
yes.
wait.
Oh,
The person sorry, we now have the culprit. The person who greeted you was Ralph. That
Oh,
was me.
okay, Ralph. Thank you. So
One of our
honest.
friends and admins from DCrown is Ralph. Okay, there you go. So, well, here we go. And you know, I'm happy with these pictures because these pictures speak about Sophia's heart, if
Mm,
I may give you a clue. Okay.
wow.
Here. So let's begin. Here's our first photo. Look at
oh
that.
Wow.
This is this kind of looks like sometime in the past. What is this
Yeah.
photo, Sophia? Tell us about it. This is from your Instagram.
that was for. I was so young back then.
Looks like it.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think if I can remember, that was probably around 2014 or 15.
Ooh, okay.
Yes, so I was in year 9, and back then, like, editing your pictures to look like a little bit glitchy was in
True.
trend. That's why
Yes.
it's like that,
I know.
following the trend as usual. um, and what else can I say? She's not smiling, so I think she's trying. I was trying to look fierce, but I don't know if I look fierce.
No, it's a very modelly picture
Yeah.
you've got here. It's
Nice
like
first
I
attempt,
like
Australia's next
Sophia.
that
top
one.
model vibe.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that's why.
understand the trend. I think Noy and I were also riding
Oh
that
my God,
trend
yes.
before that. You
But
know
not
the
as good as this
filter.
one, Sophia.
Oh,
So
Not as good
good
as that
job.
one, definitely. Look
Yeah.
at that. Look at those eyes. Very
Mm,
fierce. You can transform. Sophia can transform, right? You know, she's a chameleon. Thank you. Now
yes.
let's go to the next photo.
um,
Oh, that's nice.
Look at
so
that.
that
Describe
photo,
this photo to us.
yeah, so that photo was in 2016, and it was sports carnival at school actually. And those are my friends, my best friends. We've been friends for how many years now? Since grade 8.
Oh,
About 8 years, had to count it.
Mm-hmm.
8 years. Been best friends for 8 years and going strong. Those girls, I love them to bits. Like no words can explain how much I love them. They've always been with me through my ups and downs, and those friends, I would consider them as my sisters as well.
that is
Wow.
so nice. That's so nice. Yeah, this is a lovely photo. Just a very, very happy, very
How short
sunny,
I am, yeah.
literally. We know it's
Yes.
but gorgeous. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Look at those shirts and then tied to your waist. I think you have the nicest figure here. Okay, there you go. But yeah, now let's move on to the next photo. This one.
Oh, I
Ooh,
love
where was this
this.
taken? I love this one. Tell us about this.
During that time, I really miss it because that was the time when we went to Baguio, and it's my first time being there.
In the Philippines.
Yes, yes. Sagada. So we went to like Sagada, Baguio. It's like a whole trip for
Yeah.
Christmas, and we were
Right.
with all of my family, including the ones from the States.
Ooh.
So it was very memorable and
Mm-hmm.
probably one of the trips that I will remember the most.
Oh, that
Wow.
is so cool.
It's always in my heart.
Is this the falls where you have
Falls.
to go down and
Yes, we
the
do.
the
We have to
mountain for a
hike.
few hours?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
haven't been there, Sir Eman.
I've been
Is it nice
there.
there?
I love
Oh,
this. Yes,
it's
Buti
you
so
pa
have to go through the
ikaw.
you have to go through
Buti
the
pa si
rice
Sophia nakarating
terraces,
na, ako
right?
hindi pa.
Oo. Dali na
Maybe
pagbalik. Oo, when I go back there for
Yes,
vacation. Kala
yes.
mo naman magagawa talaga.
Correct. Yeah. Sir Eman, I just have like a quick follow-up question to
yeah.
Good,
that. No?
go.
Since we're talking about the Philippines and you're being living in Australia, my question, Sophia, for you is what part of your personality is very Filipino and part of your personality is very Australian? What do you think?
So, Filipino wise, probably the being respectful and have to be polite to them.
Great.
It's like you can't really. It's not like that here in Australia. And then
Mm.
the trait that I have the most for being Australian I would say is being open-minded.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
That's
it's a
nice,
very
ah.
liberal country here,
Yeah.
whereas in the Philippines it's a bit more conservative.
Right.
So that would show my Australian side being
That's
open.
actually
Yeah.
a good
Oh,
combination.
correct, correct,
Being
yes.
respectful but being open. I mean, and of course, another thing that's very Filipino about Sophia is her mom.
Yes.
Yes.
Hi,
We love our
mommy.
Filipino moms. Mommy, hello po. Ayan.
Ma'am,
So
comment
there.
naman po.
Oo. Mama, comment naman po dyan sa baba,
Correct.
please.
Sabi
Oo.
Sophia.
Yes. There you go. That was nice. See, this is a lovely photo of you in Baguio. Okay.
Yeah.
Now we have our last photo. Look at that.
Aww.
Can you tell us about this photo? It's a lovely, fun
Um,
photo.
Yes. So that photo, uh, very, very emotional for me.
Oh, really?
Because first of all, my grandma is there, and
Oh, yes.
we lost her last year. So, oh,
Oh.
Oh, my God. Oh. So your grandma here is the one right there wearing black. Am I
yes,
correct?
that's my
Yes.
grandma, the one wearing, right next to me. That's
Right next
my
to you.
grandma.
Yes.
And this photo, the reason why I posted it was because it's probably the first time that not really all of us, most of us were together.
Mm-hmm.
And, as someone who lives abroad, you don't get to be with your family a lot like
Right.
you used to. And as someone who, as I said, I've grown up with them, and then I had to move here in Australia with no
Right.
relatives. I only have my
Right.
mom and my dad,
Right.
and obviously my friends. So that trip, it really sticks to my heart, and something that I don't know if my parents knows or my titas and uncles knows, but this trip is so important to me, and it's one of really, if not one of the memorable, not the most memorable.
I see.
Yeah,
I see. Oh, that is
the things
that
I
is
would do to go back to that time.
Mm.
right. 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 Oh my God. Yes, so thank you very much for sharing that part of your story with us. It's such a,
Thank
you
you,
know,
Liz.
when I saw this photo, it was just, "Oh, this is so much fun, you know,
Yes,
like you would see that. But then there are layers to that. And this is a photo with your grandmother who you just lost last
Mm.
year. So this photo becomes a more relevant photo to me now.
yes,
And thank you very much for sharing and for having this on your feed so that we could share it to the world. Look at that love that we see in your
yes,
smiles.
exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you
And
very
definitely,
much.
Sophia, Lola's gonna be watching over you on
Oh,
Saturday. She's
yes.
going to
Oh
be
my God,
there.
yes.
Yes.
She's
She
the
is
one who taught me
definitely.
how to do makeup, like hiding
Oh,
from
there
my
you
mom.
go.
Really?
She's like,
Interesting.
oh, do
Talaga?
your eyebrows like this.
Ah,
That's
talaga? That's nice, ah.
interesting.
So, si Lola
That
pala ay medyo kikay. Ano na rin siya, may hilig
Yes,
mag-ayos. Ah, that's
yes,
nice.
yes. I got it from
Mm.
her.
Great, great.
great. That's great. Thank you very much. Ayan, so that was our um picture perfect segment.
Yeah, that was a nice one, huh?
Diba? Yan, somebody saying yan. Oh, Nanay Evelyn Gambol Pagtalunan says, well done, Sophia. You're nailing all the questions. Good luck and God bless. And Mary Grace Santos Chu says, we are so proud of you.
Thank
Good
you.
job. Diba?
Grabe ang family members, no? Talagang very supportive kay
That's
Yes,
Sophia.
true.
Maraming
That's
salamat
true.
po for watching.
But speaking of support, Noy, now it's time for you guys to support. And how do you support? It's by grilling, by grilling Sophia with your questions. Because it's now time for our final segment, which we call the Q and A relay.
Okay.
There you go. So, ayan. Speaking of, before anything else, dito muna. Yan. Finally,
Mommy!
I'm very proud of you, my daughter.
There
Yes,
you
there you go.
go.
Nag-comment na si Mami. Ayan. And of course, proud of Apo also. Yes, Maria. Yes. Thank you
thank
very much. Yan.
you.
Maraming salamat po sa inyong mga comments. Ayan. Now, what's the Q&A relay? Sabi ni Russell, koronahan na yan.
Naman, oo.
Correct, sabi ni Russell. Oo nga eh. Grabe. Pero bago natin koronahan si Sophia, tanungin muna natin siya ng mga questions because now
Correct.
for our Q&A relay, it's now time for you to throw those challenging pageant questions. Ayan na. I-comment nyo dyan sa baba. Yan. Hello po,
Kasi
Mami.
stress na pa si Sophia. Hindi niya siya stress. Excited yan eh, di
Kuya
ba?
Noy and Kuya Ralph. Ayan, sabi ni Amira, winner! Yan, love you. Ang dami
Yay!
nating mga comments sa baba. Maraming salamat. Ayan, thank you so much po. Ayan. Sige na, ngayon, i-type nyo dyan sa comment section para maipakita natin.
Mhm.
So we can show Sophia those questions. Okay? So type the questions that you want to ask Sophia or practice questions that you
Yes.
want Sophia to answer. And then we will ask. But before you do that, while you are doing that, while you're thinking of your questions, kami muna ang magtatanong
Correct.
kay Sophia. At syempre, sino pa nga
Here we
ba
go.
ang mag-uumpisa? Who else could start it better than Noy? Yan, di ba, Noy? Oh, so
Yes.
Noy, if you will be
Ah.
asking Sophia some questions, di ba? Fire it. Let's go. Let's do
Yes,
this.
okay. Sophia, my first question for you is, what do you think is the biggest problem facing young Australian women nowadays? Once
Wait,
again, what do you think is the biggest problem facing young Australian women nowadays?
so the biggest problem that young Australian women are facing nowadays would be the lack of respect from men, maybe. So, women are always, they have these expectations to act and behave a certain way. And I feel like that is one of the issues that we as women are facing. We need, as women, we we are destined to do greater things, and first of all, we need to be respected. So we can wear whatever we want, we can do whatever we want with our body, but respect us. We can post whatever we want on social media, but still respect us. And I feel like that is one of the issues that young women are facing nowadays. Thank you.
Yun, what can you say about that, right? I
Yeah.
totally agree with that. And that is a very
Yes. Yeah.
powerful answer to the very powerful main idea, diba?
Yes. So, pero
The
syempre
lack
as a
of respect
trainer,
for women.
Sir Eman I think na Sophia is only warming up, no? First question
Of
pa lang naman
course.
eh.
Oo
Yes. Kaya
naman.
pero maganda talagang idea na pinapakita ni Sophia na talagang she's really into um tawag dito yung kanya pagiging women empowerment advocate, no? Very apparent talaga
Yes.
sa kanyang mga sagot. Maraming salamat Sophia
Yes.
for
And very
sharing that.
independent,
Correct.
pushing for
Yes.
you know, taking control of your body and your thoughts.
Correct.
Yan, diba?
Okay. Ikaw,
Ayan.
Sir Eman, meron ka bang tanong sa kanya for tonight?
Wait, let me just check if Sophia can hear us right now because I think she's having an issue with you. Can you hear us, Sophia?
The volume has come down a little bit compared to earlier.
Oh, compared to how about me now? Can you hear me?
Yes, what about now?
Yeah.
A little.
I
Okay.
can try. Wait.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sige.
Oh, ikaw lang. Sige, Sir Eman, ikaw lang tanungin ko. Charot.
Oh, sige, ako muna tanungin mo. Before
Ayoko.
anything else. Ay, ano
For
pala.
anything else.
Sophia,
Ayan,
are you
okay.
back? Can you hear us clearly now?
Oh, wait. Yes, that's
Okay, there you go.
Okay,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually,
got my
now
earphones
we
on.
have
Yeah.
another question
Ooh.
from Key R Ann. I love this one. What does it mean to be a modern woman? That is a nice question. What does it mean to be a modern woman? This is from Key. Key, yes.
Yeah. So, what does it mean to be a modern woman? A modern woman is someone who is independent, someone who doesn't have to depend on any man to provide for themselves. A modern woman is someone who is proud and confident of their own skin, and someone who is willing to share the love that they have for themselves to others. Thank you.
Wow. Oh.
Love the closing.
Oh my God. She's on fire.
Yes.
Tama nga. She just warmed up and now look at her.
Oo. At
I
talaga sa
hear
question ko pa, no? Charot.
Oo, true. Diba? Yeah. He said, love you.
My bad.
Full of support from the Key fam. Is it Key or Quee?
That's my cousin po, Rose Ann.
Oh, Rose Ann.
Just different
that's why it's
name on
R
Facebook.
Ann.
Yes.
I see.
yes,
I see.
yes.
Okay.
Ate Rose Ann, yes.
Ate
Ang mga
Rose Ann.
Quinawayan
and
ba
then
ay taga saan? Where are you from? In the Philippines ba? Ang dami ninyo,
So-
ang dami nagko-comment.
Yeah. So Quinawayan is my grandfathers from my mom's side, and
Okay.
I think they're around but I forgot where it's, but it's in Bisaya po.
Bisaya.
Starts with a P.
Sa mga
mga Bisaya
Yes.
sila.
How do you greet na Sir Emma, ng mga Bisaya, ng good evening,
Maayong gabi.
gabi.
But we
Sa
don't
iyong
have
Maayong
tanan,
gabi.
tama ba?
Maayong gabi sa inyong tanan, mga Bisaya dyan.
Ayan.
Oo, ang nanay ko po ay
okay.
Bisaya din po.
Oo nga
Ayan.
pala, yes.
Oo. Pero ako po ay hindi natuto ng Yes, from Samar.
Kami rin
Sabi
po.
ni Rose
Kami rin
Ann,
po.
from
Ay,
Samar.
yeah, di ba? Same,
From
same.
Samar sila, sabi ni Rose Ann. Very good. Hello, Rose Ann. Ang ganda ng tanong mo, Rose Ann. Hello, go Sophia, sabi din ni Sherilyn Daile. Ayan, there you go. Okay. Ito naman ako. My question for you now, Sophia, is as a young modern woman, what advice would you give to people who are facing body issues?
Body issues.
Yes. Like people who are ashamed of their body, people who do not feel confident about their body. What advice would you give to them?
So the advice I would give to women or any individuals, be it women or women, that are facing body issues is to just believe in yourself and just believe that you are beautiful. Don't mind what the society is telling you, what the society has set the standards, because you are beautiful, and that beauty is not. I keep telling this, but beauty is not limited to what the eyes see, but to what the heart feels. Thank you.
I love her strong endings, Noy. Yes. And you know what else I love? If you're not lagging, Noy. No, freeze na si Nonoy. But that was a good and powerful answer, Sophia. And that was a good ending as well. Oops. No, we'll wait for you to return, Noy. Yes, that was a very good ending to a question. It's like you always
Thank
build it
you.
up and then you get us and then you end with a bang. That is the perfect question. And guys, you have to take note. Sophia does not answer too long, and that is also very important, right?
That's
Because you don't
good.
you don't beat around the bush. You just
That's
nail
good.
it, go straight for it, and then end strong, diba?
Thank
Yes, I
you.
No,
heard
you were
that.
lagging, but did you hear Sophia's answer to that question?
Yes. I'm
Okay,
so happy with the answer.
there you go. Now, Andrea, from Andrea's House of Beauty, has a question. If given a chance to choose beauty looking
Oh wow, I
inside
love this
or
question.
beauty looking outside,
Angel, this
what
is
Outside.
such
would
a
you?
beautiful question.
Right? Oh, because you are a candidate for Face of Australia, and we're
Yeah,
talking about all kinds of beauty and
gusto
all
ko yan.
facets
Yes.
of beauty. But so this is the question, Andrea. This is such a beautiful question. Thank you for this one. This should be asked in pageants too. If given a chance
Yeah.
to choose, what would you choose? Beauty looking inside or beauty looking outside?
I would choose beauty looking inside because, first of all, the saying, beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. So, the appearance wise, you can find someone beautiful, you can find someone not beautiful, but it's what matters is on the inside. What they do for the others, what they advocate for, what they believe, and what they can do to make a change in this world. That's why I choose the beauty looking on the inside. Thank
There you
you.
go. I'm sure Andrea is satisfied with that answer. How about you, Noy? What can you
Yes,
say
I
about that?
am very, very satisfied.
Diba?
Because aside from the answers being short and concise, it's very sincere. I mean, it doesn't have
Yes,
any excessive theatrics or whatsoever, which
that
is
is
perfect
true.
for me. Good
That is true.
job,
Right?
Sophia,
So
so
yes, some
far.
applause there for Andrews in order. Thank you very much. Oh, diba? Ayan. So that was our Q&A relay. Bravo, sabi ni Joji. Yan. Like, if this is a preview of things to come, then tama sila. Koronahan na yan.
Correct naman.
Diba? Thank you very much, Andrea, for answering those questions gamely, calmly, and very, very in a very queenly manner. So
Yes.
congratulations, yan. Thank you very much. But let's not forget that aside from the wonderful conversation and Q&A relay that we've had with Sophia, she's going to be doing this and more on Saturday as she competes for Face of Australia
Hee.
2022.
It's getting closer. God.
Diba? Yes, we're inching closer. It's already Thursday. And, sabi nga nila, dalawang tulog na lang. Oo, dalawang tulog na lang. It's already the pageant. Can you tell us when this is happening and how people can witness you in that pageant?
So this is happening in the 19th of Feb, 6 p.m. Australian time. How people can watch? I'm actually not too sure if it's gonna be streaming
Okay.
online.
Uh-huh.
So I'd have to ask,
Mm-hmm.
or maybe Tita Ate Andrea can answer if she's watching.
Ate Andrea,
If
yes. Can we watch this online or for people who can come physically? How can they watch this? But while we're waiting for that, ayan, dalawang tulog na sabi ni Amira. Dalawang tulog na lang. Yan. May corona ka na, sabi ni Amira. There you go. But anyway, ayan. Yes, you can do it, sabi ni Sherilyn. There you go.
thank
Yes, so we'll
you.
wait. We'll wait for the update. But
Yeah,
yes, leading to that already. So we wish you the best of luck. Yan, bumigay na si Nonoy ang signal ni Nonoy. You know naman, the internet
Yes.
in the Philippines.
Yes.
But um, aside from that, for example, you want people to know more about you. Where can they follow you, or where can they see you?
My Instagram account
Okay,
would
there
be
you go.
yes, yes. Oh,
Yes, follow
then
Sophia
please
on her
like her.
socials.
So, yes. My username I think is at Sophia with double A's dot Q.
Okay,
Sophia. Yeah.
We're gonna
there you
type it
go. There you go.
in the captions for Emma, no, of the
Oh, you
video.
type it in the caption. Yes, there you
Yeah.
go. Oh, you type it in the caption. Pag nagta-type pala si Nonoy, nawawala din siya sa stream. Ay, sorry, sorry. Sorry. Wrong button. I pressed the wrong button. There you go. Thank you very much for that. Ayan, nandiyan na ba, Noy? Were you able to type it on the comment section? Oo.
No. Because my internet. My
The
God, Converge,
internet.
ano na? Anong
Oh my God,
2022
Converge.
na?
Keep up, guys. Good luck, Sophia. Bring home the crown and
Yes.
God bless.
And Sir Eman, one last before we officially end. Have you invited everyone to your interview tomorrow? For tomorrow? Sophia?
Ah, yep.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
have you invited them to your interview for tomorrow?
no,
With
Not
not
yet,
yet.
not yet.
Yeah,
Now,
maybe you can
Not
we'll
invite
give you
yet.
the
everyone.
chance to do
Yeah.
that, Sophia. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
So hi everyone. So if you're not, if you still want to see more of me, I also have another interview coming up tomorrow night, and it's gonna be streaming on social media as well, Facebook, I believe. So please come and join us. Thank you.
Yeah,
I
with
see
our
it.
good friend Mars France. Mars France, thank you
Mars
for the
France, who
interview
was
tomorrow.
just here a while ago. So,
Yes.
thank you, Mars. Naku, isa pa yan. Si Mars France naman, iba naman yung brand niya ng pag interview. Masaya. So much fun kapag kay Mars France. Oo,
Yes.
pag sa atin,
Okay.
kinakabahan yung mga queens. Pag kay Mars France, masaya lang. Ganon. Ewan ko ba.
Baka ganun
Ganyan. So,
Mars. Parang unfair. Charot.
unfair Mars, no? Pag sa'yo, masaya lang sila. Pag sa amin, kinakabahan sila. Anyway,
Yes.
I know, but I hope we made you feel comfortable and
You did,
and it was
but
fun. I
yes,
hope it was fun for you, 'di ba?
it was
Noy,
fun.
oh, thank you very much, Sophia. Thank you very much. Noy, ikaw naman, any parting words or for
Uh,
Sophia and for our
well, I'm not
our
going to well, I'm not going to say parting words kasi we're gonna see each other tomorrow, Papi. During Mars
Yes.
yes.
France interview, I'm gonna be there. Pero, you know what? Having you as my first queen na na-train ko for 2022, it's been such a delight, such a treat, no? Maraming salamat to you, Sophia, and to your family and kay Tito Dave. Kasi also the training is giving me parang a little bit more of like motivation to push more for the trainings for this 2022, and I am so excited kung anong mangyayari. I mean, kung ano man yung magiging outcome on Saturday, I think and I know that you're going
Yes.
to be happy, perfectly happy with what's going to happen
Exactly.
because you've been working so hard for this one, and just enjoy the moment on Saturday. It's gonna be your moment.
Exactly.
Own the moment, Sophia. This has been
Yes.
how many months in the making, and this is it. It's
Yes.
gonna be good. So
Thank
good luck
you.
on Saturday.
Thank you. And thank you, Kuya Noy.
Of course, yes.
There you go. Is there
Thank you.
anyone you would like to thank, Sophia?
So many people. First of all, Tito Dave, thank you so much. Thank you for introducing me to Kuya Noy, to Kuya Hero, to Kuya Mark, for helping me with the passerella, with the makeup, and
Yeah.
obviously the Q&A, because as I said, I'm a newbie in the pageantry world. So thank you so much for doing everything that you can do to help me with this
Yeah.
experience. I want to thank obviously my family overseas for just being so supportive. Even though like you're not here physically with me, I can still feel your support from miles away. And thank you so much. And obviously to my parents, my mom, thank you for pushing me to the best of myself. Thank you.
Mm.
Oh, there you go. Ayan, di ba? Sophia is a testament that a queen, it takes a village and a family to raise a queen. And, with the support of her
Exactly.
family, her friends, her team, and, everybody around her, and definitely Sophia's journey will be a successful and fruitful one. Yeah, so we wish you the best of luck, Sophia. And of course, we
Thank you so
thank
much.
everyone. Oo, thank you very much. Sabi daw ni Joji, we enjoyed In Focus tonight. Thank you, Eman and Noy, smiling all throughout. We
Yes,
love
kami
you,
rin po.
Sophia.
Alam mo,
Oh,
Sir
thank
Eman, I
you.
think I'm going to sleep tonight nang nakangiti, magmingiti sa aking mga bibig kasi
Oo,
napaka-light and very
diba, no?
masaya tong interview
Oo.
natin na ito. I loved it.
It's the vibe and the energy that
Yeah,
Sophia is giving
oo.
off. Yung ang
Mm-mm.
light lang, parang ang gaang kasama. Ang ganda nun. And kailangan natin yan sa isang queen. Magaan lang kasama. There you go. Thank you very much. And thank you
Yes.
very much to everyone who just joined us tonight. And we hope that you guys join us again for our next episodes of In Focus
Oo,
here
kasi
on the
Sir
D
Eman,
Crown page.
oo,
Mm.
Miss Universe Philippines season na. Ay nako, magsisimula na ulit
Exactly,
tayo.
malapit na po. Diyos ko,
Oo.
ayan na. Dahil Miss Universe Philippines season na, mukhang marami na naman tayong
Mm.
magiging guest dito sa D-Crown. At
Yes,
we
abangan
are so
natin.
honored and so happy that Sophia kicked off
Yes, of
2022 for
course.
us. So maraming
Thank
salamat.
you.
We
Thank you
wish you
for
the best
having
of,
me.
and
Of
we thank you
course.
for being here with us also. And with that, in behalf of the D Crown team, with in behalf of Marky, with Ralph Sambat, we have Noy here, and this is me, Eman Feliciano, wishing you a good rest of your day or night kung nasan man kayo sa mundo. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. And goodbye and see you next time only here on D Crown. Thank you
Thank
guys.
Bye
you.
guys.
Bye. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.